Okay, apparently Luis Suarez was still in the queue for teeth while God was handing out brains. Hi again, and welcome to NSS, and this is the Reynolds Report. I'm Dave Reynolds. Yeah, Luis Suarez World Cup is over. The Uruguay striker has been banned from all soccer activities for 4 months for the biting incident from the other day, meaning he will miss the rest of the World Cup. The full suspension covers Uruguay's next 9 international matches and the start of the English Premier League season. Suarez, who plays professionally for Liverpool, was also fined $120,000. Uruguay has announced that it will appeal, but Liverpool cannot be formally involved in any legal challenge. That's according to FIFA rules. I haven't actually crunched the numbers yet, but I'm thinking statistically, you're probably more likely to be bitten by Luis Suarez than a shark. All right, everyone talking about the U.S. team this morning. With a win, a tie, and a loss, the Americans got through to the knockout round on goal differential, as it's called, as Portugal beat Ghana 2-1. The United States and Germany battled fiercely and physically in the pouring rain for first place in the group of death yesterday. The Americans got through to the next round, although probably not how they had planned, after a 1-0 loss to Germany. The U.S. and Portugal both finished with 4 points in the group, but the Americans had a better goal differential, 0 to Portugal's -3. Oddly, no World Cup matches today as teams get set for the next round. Okay, turning to the NBA for just a second and wearing an outfit that required a whole lot of courage. Seriously, the guy looked like a Texas oil man from the 1980s. Andrew Wiggins earned the title that was predicted for him since high school. #1 overall NBA draft pick. The Cavaliers made Wiggins the top overall pick yesterday. Wiggins, who is the son of a former NBA player, Mitchell Wiggins, shook hands with the new NBA commissioner, Adam Silver, who emceed the opening round for the first time, and then he stepped off the stage with his black and white floral suit jacket. The Canadian, who was dubbed a once-in-a-lifetime generation talent by Sports Illustrated recently, makes it 2 years in a row that a Canadian has been selected first in the NBA draft. The Cavs also chose Canuck Anthony Bennett last year. Okay, in a bizarre ending to the search for a missing Detroit boy and a pretty amazing TV moment, the father was told during a live TV interview with Headline News' Nancy Grace that his son was found alive in the basement. Detroit police said 12-year-old Charlie Bothwell was found behind a makeshift barricade. Charlie's father, Charles Bothwell Sr., appeared stunned as Grace told him his missing son was alive. Now, questions are swirling around the discovery of the 12-year-old. What should have been a happy ending to a missing child case is now shrouded in mystery. The boy's father told Grace it's impossible for his son to have been in the basement for the nearly 2 weeks he was missing. I checked my basement. The FBI checked my basement. The Detroit police checked my basement. My wife checked my basement. I've been down there several times. We've all been checking. It's simply impossible. Cops are still trying to figure out what's going on here, and there's probably more to come on this story. All right, still with running, or in my case, lack thereof, Alicia Montano will have a heck of a story to tell her first child. 8 months pregnant, Montano ran the 800 meters yesterday in the U.S. Track and Field Championships. The 5-time national champion finished in 2 minutes, 32.13 seconds. That's 35 seconds slower than her personal best. Still pretty awesome. As a little aside, just so you know, I talked a pregnant lady out of a medium rare burger the other day. Don't tell me food service isn't easy. I'm still shaking, for God's sakes. While people were running some crazy marathon yesterday, I was watching TV in my underwear like a sane person. Well, it turns out that may not be so healthy for you. In fact, people who watch television for 3 hours a day or more are twice as likely to die in the next few years as people who watch little or no TV. That's from a new study released yesterday. It's the latest in a series of studies that show sitting still can kill you. But this one has a few twists. TV watching seemed deadlier than sitting at a desk or driving a car all day. And the effect was seen in relatively young, healthy, affluent people. Yeah, I spent most of the day just eating and watching TV on the couch. I also learned some stuff about Syria, so I definitely earned that nap. Still with TV for just a second here, Gordon Ramsay has ended Kitchen Nightmares, which I guess means San Francisco's Lucky Penny Diner is on its own. In the end, the show went out with a humble blog post, not with a bang. And in any case, the chef's farewell announcement earlier this week marks the end of an expletive-filled era, and sayings like, "Chimichangas, Chimmy chuck them in the bin." There were a few lawsuits along the way and various claims from proprietors that the show actually wrecked their businesses instead of helping them. But all in all, while some spots have scintillating Yelp reviews, Kitchen Nightmares saved less than half of its featured restaurants, and a few even closed before their episodes aired. Not great numbers. And now the show is gone. Gordon Ramsay will be back, folks. He's oddly perfect for television. All right, a reminder, the Frank D'Angelo Band will be performing July 17th at the Mod Club here in Toronto. The first 50 people through the door receive an autographed CD Blu-ray combo pack of the album, Just Give Me One More Moment, and the Real Gangsters movie. Please follow me on Twitter at @TheDaveReynolds. Thanks for watching today. We'll be back on Monday. All right, perfect for the long weekend potato salad making. This is a really cool and fast way to peel a bunch of potatoes. Here's the video. Wiggins, who's the son of a former NBA player, and so Anderson Cooper said, you know what, I'm no expert on vaginas, but I think you're not supposed to go in feet first.